Joining me on GCS today is Tim Hardin. He is the school counselor at Sadler Elementary and just recently elected to serve as president of the North Carolina School Counselor Association. Congratulations on that honor.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you. It's a humbling experience, to say the least. And as president of the association, I was elected in December, and will begin my term July 1, and it's a 3-year commitment. First year's president-elect, where I'll coordinate the Emerging Leaders Program for our state association. The second year is the presidential year, where my job will be to come up with the theme for our state conference and run that and make all that happen, serve on various committees. And then that third year is the past president year, where I'll coordinate other various initiatives that our association is involved in. So.
Now, this is the North Carolina School Counselor Association.
Yes.
What is the purpose of that association?
Our purpose is to promote the excellence of the profession of school counseling and the development of all students. And we do that by offering high-quality professional development to school counselors, ensuring that the best practices recommended by the American School Counselor Associations carried out here in North Carolina. We also work closely with the Department of Public Instruction and their school counseling consultant to ensure that best practice is strived for. So
you're making a 3-year commitment.
Yes.
Usually a presidency is 1 year.
Usually.
You're making
yes,
a 3-year commitment
yes.
to serve as the president-elect,
Yes.
the president, and then the past president.
Yes.
Why is this important to you? Why are you giving of your time to be a part of this organization?
Joining the profession of school counseling, I really love children and working with children and ensuring their success for the future. But then I discovered I love just as much, if not more sometimes, ensuring school counselors have the best resources and the best offerings for professional development at their disposal. And so I decided to get involved with the association to help with that, to push forward helping school counselors become better.
Okay, as a school counselor,
Yes.
what is your typical day like at Sadler? Maybe you don't have a typical day as a counselor. Tell us a little bit about what
Sure.
it means to be a school counselor.
Right. We try to have typical days. We make lists and schedules, and a lot of times they're just pretty sitting on the desk and all. Most of my days start out with checking in with students that have had issues the previous day or the previous week or so, and just following up with students and teachers. I help with morning announcements, things like that. Then I get my day started really going, and may check in with some students who've been referred to me for various things. May run a small group or two during lunch. We try not to take students out of class at Sadler. And so about once a month we'll try to do classroom sessions, presentations relating to character ed or a teacher request.
You really, in your role, you are the person who makes that connection. You
Yes.
make that connection with students, and you're also that connection between the school and the home.
Correct.
So you work a lot with parents. Why is that
Yes.
so important?
It's important because a lot of times parents they may not feel like they can go to the teacher about certain issues, or they don't know who to go to. And so a lot of times those parents end up in my office on my phone or my email, and so we'll make that connection. And so I try to be that healthy point of contact with the school and the parent to ensure success for their child.
Being a school counselor is, I would think it would be a fun job at times. It can be a challenging
Sure,
job.
sure.
It could be a difficult job at
Yes,
times with
yes.
the various things that come your way.
Yes.
What about the job makes it the great job for you?
It's hard at times, but the best part, even in the most challenging of days, is seeing that student have success. Even if it's just so minor, if they're just even if it's just them walking to class someday, seeing that success that they had when they didn't want to walk to class the day before, the week before. And sometimes we may not see the success from that student for years, but knowing that I've hopefully had an impact on that student in their life in a positive way, and just being that voice for kids who don't have a voice sometimes. That's the best part of the job for me. So.
Now, you will continue your work at Sadler while serving as president of the state association.
Yes, it's a completely volunteer position. That's really how I recharge, is going and working with the association. And then yes, the full-time role with Sadler comes first, of course. But
well, Tim, we appreciate everything you do at Sadler Elementary School, and we also appreciate everything that our counselors do in all 54 of our schools, because like I said, it is a difficult job, but it is it's a great job for people to have as a school counselor. And congratulations on your election as the president of the North Carolina School Counselor Association. Tim Hardin from Sadler Elementary School, thank you for being with us on GCS Today.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you.